Welcome to Burma Democratic Concern. This is Monin Pugh. Today I would like to discuss about time to take action on Burma. We have never seen Burmese military regime is willing to see national reconciliation in Burma. Instead, whenever international pressure is mounting on Burma, military regime is using the tricks. Delaying to answer the call, then allowed to camp in the ambush after the delay, or promise to meet Aung San Suu Kyi just to have media exercise, and then manipulated the visiting ambush or meeting Aung San Suu Kyi for a very short time with so-called liaison minister until waiting for the time when international attention divert from Burma and finally go back to status quo. Burmese regime is always using the same old tactics in order to manipulate the parties involved in the crisis. We must try to see their motives behind actions. Ban Ki-moon might reluctant to visit to Burma because he might think that it is mission impossible for him. But as the UN chief, he must tend the situation and change the circumstances. He must be a proactive and decisive person who is a fan in dealing with military regime. He must go to Burma to press gender, but not to be manipulated. Let us make it clear that Burma crisis needs ultimate attention and actions taken from both United Nations Security Council and United Nations Secretary General. This is the reason why Ban Ki-moon must go to Burma, because there is no substantial political progress for 20 years. Burmese military government released more than 9,000 prisoners, of which only dozens of political prisoners prior to concurrent with the United Nations General Assembly in 2008. They wanted to take credit by releasing dozens of political prisoners, but in reality, there are thousands of political prisoners in Burma facing injustice. Burma Democratic Concern warned that by judging the acts of Burmese military regime in the past, it is very worrying that Burma state got more than 9,000 vacancies in case of arresting political activists. Burmese military regime never guaranteed that they were not rearresting political dissidents and they will practice democratic principles, i.e. freedom of assembly, freedom of expression, and freedom of speech, etc. The nightmare came true when regime sentenced the hundreds of political dissidents up to hundreds year imprisonment. In February 2009, junta announced to release more than 6,000 prisoners, with only a few political prisoners, before the very day Canberra reported to Security Council behind closed doors. Again, juntas used the same old ploy to ease off pressure by releasing a handful of political prisoners. Above all, Aung San Suu Kyi has been calling for genuine time-bound dialogue, but regime fails to cooperate and declared that they are planning to hold another election in 2010 without honoring the 1990 election result in which Aung San Suu Kyi Party, National League for Democracy (NLD) won landslide victory. This is time to take action and not words. Military government bought the time for 20 years and we should not let it happen anymore. United Nations must set out the deadline to do genuine time-bound dialogue with democratic forces led by Aung San Suu Kyi. We don't want any more waiting games. if military regime doesn't understand carrot, and then it is time to use stick. United Nations must step up further in order to solve Burma crisis, and actions needed to be taken practically focus on to implement 1990 election result. For more information, please visit Burma Democratic Concern website at www.bdcburma.com. Thank you.